What's up, everybody? It's your boy Archmage Tuck, back at it again. Loop Hero demo. This is technically my 5th or 6th run, but I'm calling this my 4th run proper. So we'll jump back into it. Got my Doctor Strange mug with some coffee in it. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Still the only thing I can upgrade is my field kitchen and the herbalist hut. I don't really think I'm going to waste any of my resources on those. Last time I did a little bit of a run, I got an orb of evolution. Not really sure where I could spend that or how I got it. I did want to go back and look and see how I got the orb, but I didn't take the time to do that. So maybe I can do that. Maybe tomorrow before my stream on Friday. I sort of wonder if some of these unique things, if I get them from the same things every time, or if it's like a random drop from everything. I'm not sure. So we're just going to jump back into it. I don't know if I want to customize my cards any, try out any different cards. I do feel like we explored the Chrono Crystal a little bit more. But I think this run, I'm gonna go back at the Dark Slimes again, see if I can figure out if there's anything more going on with them. I have figured out that if you Oblivion a monster generator as a monster is being generated, that it will generate Dark Slimes. So I feel like them being there is not just for happenstance. I think it's intentional. I do feel like the Dark Slimes sort of tie in with the Lich in some way, given that the Dark Slimes are a cosmic being. If you look at the Lich when you fight him, he is also a cosmic being as well. So I feel like there's some sort of connection between the Lich and the Dark Slimes. Yo, what's good, man? Right off the bat, got a battlefield. I like that. Another thing I've been trying to experiment with is getting a ghost of a ghost of a ghost to spawn. I had another person in chat say that they played the game as well, and that either they've seen it or that it is possible. But these battlefields, when you fight battles there's a 20% chance that an enemy that dies, if it's a living enemy, will spawn a ghost. And I have had ghosts spawn ghosts of ghosts before. So I'd like to see if we could keep that a third time, to see if we could get a ghost of a ghost of a ghost. Potentially see if maybe they have some unique drops to them or something like that. Right off the bat, I have a nice regen and vampirism sword. That'll probably by itself carry me for quite some time. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that on. It's gotta be better than whatever I was using. Most of your level 1 gray items are pretty much junk. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take this. So I did get, some stuff going on with the spider cocoon. I was kind of hoping I could figure out some orientation of placing things with it that would make it combine into maybe like a spider hive or something like that. But so far, really the only combination I've seen is by the combination you get by putting rocks and mountains together. Which I feel like this game is one of the big pushes it has going for it, is that there's not a lot of stuff explicitly spelled out for you. there's a lot of discovery left up for the players to find. I don't feel like they would necessarily put the bulk of that in the demo. I feel like they would probably reserve most of that stuff for the new trophy, Lost Count. Not sure what that is, but I assume it's killing so many enemies. But yeah, I feel like they probably won't put the bulk of the surprises and explorations and stuff like that in the demo, but I'm sure there's stuff in the demo that I haven't found yet. So I'd like to, like I said, I'd like to see as much of the demo as I can before the game comes live. See what I can figure out. We'll go ahead and stick a meadow in between these two treasuries. I like blooming some meadows. I know I've been pretty hard on the meadows my first few streams. I feel like they were sort of worthless tiles, but I've come to appreciate them a little bit more and see what they're used for a little bit more. The main use I've found is these. That's actually the wrong display picture. Unless they... There was a slight update to the demo before I logged on to Steam. And it didn't look like it was very big. But it does look like they've changed some of the graphics, which the fact that they're even still updating the demo is bizarre to me. But all of these didn't used to have a bold face square around them, and I feel like this graphic was not the graphic for noticeable change. This was the graphic for a complete metamorphosis, which I don't think I've completed yet. No, this is a noticeable change. So it looks like they've tweaked maybe the graphic icon some. Yo, how was your day today, Charles? Stick that lighthouse out. I usually try and put, sorry, beacon. I think they were called lighthouses in the demo. We'll put that beacon out. I like to try and put those where I can get a good amount of attack speed. On all these tiles here. I don't have a grove to be able to put my blood grove out yet. Nice, man. Good to hear. Making another pizza today. The man is a regular pizza chef. So generally I like to put my villages, or I like to put my first village basically across from my campfire. That way I sort of have like a little halfway point around the loop to heal up. I feel like that's worked pretty good in the past. I technically not hashtag pizza update 2021 going strong. Still using this dorky armor. Let's put this on. That's vampire. 2 battles on adjacent tiles. I just don't think I want to mess with vampires too much. Let's start spawning a bunch of spiders near these battlefields. See if I can get some battles going. That way I can trigger some ghost fights. I think I'll stick my villages together for now. do sort of wonder... Another thing I'm wondering is how you eventually unlock the equipment. I haven't really seen anything that looks like it unlocks equipment. And I feel like the warrior has to have access to the equipment. I think it would be sort of... Because I feel like it's reasonable to expect some of the item slots to be locked to specific classes, maybe, but you would think a warrior would have access to a helmet. I mean, it would be reasonable to think a rogue wouldn't, but... You gotta think your warrior's wearing a helmet. If they're available. Here's our first ghost. Let's see if it spawns a ghost of a ghost on death. No. I also feel like, and this may not be the case, but I feel like if there's a blood grove that eats the enemy, then there's not a chance for a spider to spawn from it. Because it's technically not, like, killed. I guess it's being well, I mean, I guess it is killed when it is consumed by the grove. But I feel like I've put a grove next to my battlefields before and done a number of fights which it would be statistically highly improbable to have spawned 0 ghosts the whole time. But I feel like that was the case. So I think I'm going to avoid putting any sort of blood groves next to my battlefield areas. Just in case that is the case, so I don't encounter that. My health is down quite a bit now. I thought, yeah, I did have some vampirism, but I got rid of it. Let's just extend my village a little bit further. So I picked up my first level up. Let's go ahead and check it out. I feel like Buckler is pretty strong. I also have no idea if strong aftertaste, if that plus 1.5 damage for every potion used, if that's permanent or not. I haven't taken it before. Let's take it and see, especially because I'm in the range where I'm using potions right now. So let's see, 15 to 23, it's up to 16 to 25 now. We'll see if that goes away or not, or if that's just a stacking bonus. If it is, I would sort of like to chug as many of these potions as I could. I mean, I'll really only realistically be able to do, I think, 2 per loop, because that's all I will receive. But also now it's pushed way down so far, and I've got so much health up here that it'll probably be quite some time before I use another potion. So I may have just taken a trait that really doesn't do anything for me. So I've got an Oblivion. That's the first one I've seen. I would like to set up, I guess, somewhere where I can consistently Oblivion things that are spawning. Maybe my first Oblivion I'll hit this Goblin camp to get rid of that. Goblins are generally pretty annoying and can do a good bit of damage. Especially if there's a Goblin leader and 2 or 3 other monsters in the fight, and he gets taken out last. The Goblin leader can pile on a good bit of damage pretty quickly. Well, they updated some of the graphics and stuff, but they didn't change the memory fragment noise. I do feel like the noise for the memory fragment is particularly annoying. It's like a Almost like a cell phone ping or something. Okay, so we have another ghost of a ghost. No ghost of a ghost. We had a chance for it. Let's put that on. Defense, counter, evasion. It does look like our potion slot got updated. Or at least the little tab where we would drink a potion. So it's not quite so far away now. That's enough rocks to make our 3x3 so that we can start spawning our harpy with our mountain peak and we get our nice little bonus from all the stats it provides. I have quite a few groves out here now. It looks like I missed the day timer, so they spawned. Although I don't think they can spawn anymore, which is obnoxious. Maybe I'll end up killing off one of my spider cocoons. I do eventually need to fill the space around my campsite as well, so let's put a couple groves here. I can finally start filling my mountains out. I do like putting some rocks over here with my treasuries as well. I feel like that sort of gives me something to do with my rocks, as well as helps fill them out. I would like to pick an area where I could put a chrono crystal and start double spawning things, so that when I did do an oblivion, I could get the most dart slimes out of it as I could. So maybe I can get like a spider cocoon as a reward from this fight. But it does look like the damage boost from drinking the potion is static, so that's not too bad of a perk, I guess. This is the goblin fight I was talking about. So yeah, my damage did go up when I drank that potion. And it looks like I'm gonna get another drink. Looks like maybe all she wrote for me. This is not going well at all. I don't think that regen per second is really helping. I think I just need to do this fight and get out. That's the biggest damage I can go for. Let's just go for that. Defense evasion. Okay, let's re-gear just a little bit, see if we can get out of this fight alive. It's looking rough. Okay. That's gonna help quite a bit. Let's put that on. Still gonna keep the same plan. Let's see what we can do with these battlefields here. I can do my spider cocoon up here like I wanted to. And we'll blow it off at the day timer. We'll slow it down just so we don't miss it. I had all those quests turn in. Anything that I feel like can help me stay alive. I think that attack speed's gonna help. Bump my attack speed up quite a bit. I've picked up a little bit of vampirism, slowly getting some regen coming in. I I don't know, I'm looking at my chat and I don't see anybody in it, except for like 2 people, but I feel like there's probably more in there than that. I feel like I'm gonna fight the dark slimes here by themselves, yeah. So dark slime, cosmic, liquid. Like I said, they even sort of have the same color scheme as the lich to me. I was wrong about not getting in all those potion buffs though. So I can replace my spider cocoon, so when I get another oblivion, I can oblivion it. Which I think we'll do the same place. Let's extend my village. Yeah, let's just let's sort of do as many weird things as we can with this run. So let's looks like my chat option has actually frozen. So let's extend our village. Let's just keep extending it. See if we can make like a small town. I don't really think there's going to be anything where it's like connected 8 villages in a row. Now it's a super village. But we'll see. So I've got another battlefield I can put out. Let's sneak it in there. Put my mountains here. I just grabbed a bunch of noticeable changes. Oh, I guess that's because I have so many bloody paths that have spawned. So we're about a little over halfway towards spawning the lich. This is what we wanted to see. That should help out considerably. Nice defense, got some nice vampirism on it. Really pretty much everything I was looking for. There's my ghost. Let's see if I can get another ghost to come from it. I've already dipped down into 2 potions. What is giving me... Okay, so I'm at enemy level 7 and I'm using a level 4 weapon. That's probably where the bulk of my struggle is. Yeah, that's it. So there's another ghost that came up. Let's see if I can get a ghost of a ghost. Alright, so 2 ghosts up. 1 down. There's a ghost of a ghost. There it is! Let's pause on that. So that is our ghost of a ghost. I think I am going to kill him in 1 hit. Let's see if I can sneak over to him before I kill him. I did not spawn a ghost of a ghost. So I spawned a prime matter. Undead Cosmic has a soul. Alright, this is my first time seeing this guy. 60 HP. 33 damage, 1 attack per second. He's got a kind of a cool looking attack here. It looks like he's like... It looks like he has a halo and he's shooting a laser beam out of one of his cool eyes. It looks like he has multiple eyes. Not really sure what's going on with that guy, but that is definitely a first there. I picked up a orb of expansion from him. A physical manifestation of expanding space in the form of a little sphere. Cool. So that is definitely a first. Alright, cool. Another ghost. Let's see if we can spawn that prime matter again. So, I'm gonna put some rocks out. Cool. Well, no matter what happens for the rest of this run, I'm considering this run a success. Let's spawning what I consider the ghost of a ghost of a ghost, which is prime matter, I guess. It does look like they upgraded some of the graphics for the traits as well. I usually take Shield Master pretty much every time I see it. 25 or 20% chance to stun on attack. I'm pretty sure that's the best trait that I've seen so far. I feel like it just saves me more than anything. If you consider not taking damage healing, it's a form of healing. If you consider pausing the enemy while you're doing damage a form of damage, it's a form of, like, it's just, in any way you consider it, the enemy not attacking while you're attacking is perfect. Let's get this rock going. Let's go ahead and finish off this treasury. Able to pick up quite a bit of resources here. It looks like... Okay, so the graphic for noticeable change in metamorphosis is the same. I was about to say it looks like it bugged on me. Figure out how to get my chat back up. Doing okay versus these goblins, but I would like to be doing a little bit better. My spider has maxed out up here, so I'll put another spider cooking here, hoping that I can oblivion it on the next day timer. Yeah, I think that's my option. Hey, those little heals coming in nice there. I'm kind of glad that I set that up now. Attack my screen so vigorously. Okay, let's see. We'll hang on to this rock. I like this ring very much. And that is a nice damage upgrade with a vampirism upgrade. Hopefully that should keep us in the fight just a little bit longer. Okay, so I have an oblivion. This fight, I feel like it's gonna take too long to be able to get the oblivion out in time. Let's run it and see. Yeah, it just spawned and I couldn't catch it. Okay, cool. I've got my chat working again. Hey, what's up, Commander? I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so my spiders are spawning here. Let's throw out the oblivion. So I should have 2 dark slimes and a regular slime here to fight. Stack my mountains out a little more. Actually, we're going big. Next oblivion, let's throw it at the mountain peak and see what it does. Haven't tried blowing up my mountain peak before. Don't know if I can. But we've already got a success this run, I consider, with the prime matter we spawned. Still haven't been able to successfully farm anything from these dark slimes. But, like I said, still no reason not to continue to play with them. Alright, put the mountains. Let's do a meta. Well, yeah, because I want to try and get more cards. So let's put these meadows out. We'll go ahead and change this treasury. I think I like that better than what I'm wearing. Put mountains out. Yeah, let's keep doing. Well, at this point, either place I put my village will cut off the goblin camp from spawning entirely, because they can't spawn into the villages. Still, let's do it. There's a ghost. Now I wonder how far you can keep the chain going, as it were. I wonder if there's something after this prime matter. I'm also not sure about these blood clots. I haven't really seen any sort of interaction from them yet. Ooh, 5.4 regen per second, actually. That's almost 6 HP a second. That means I could just take some considerable damage to the face with no repercussions. Attack speed and regen. My vampirism's at 48% though. That's pretty sick. I think we'll leave that where it is. Alright, a lot of spiders. A couple chances for a ghost here. Get our mountains out. Put a spider cocoon. Got some rocks I could do something with. I think I'm just gonna let it ride. First gargoyle of the loop. This thing's just free experience, free kills, that's what they are. I've never seen a gargoyle I was afraid of. I was gonna say, that's a nice looking shield. But I think, yeah, vampirism and regen on the same item. That's just nice every time you see it. That's pretty good damage. I think I'll hang on just a while before I... Once I get to a certain point, I feel like I have to just switch to, like, big damage. I don't think I've got to that point yet. But I do feel like a lot of my runs, I've had pretty good success up into a certain point, and then I'll hit sort of like a wall. And I'll need to switch to just whatever the biggest gray weapon at the time is I can find. Although, have made it this loop without using any of our potions so far. So I guess that means we've made it at this point. Yeah, cause see, I'm healing for 34 at that point, and he's attacking for 16. So I'm just way out healing that. Of course, that wasn't the whole fight, but I do think I came out of that fight mostly net positive. 120, 134, yeah, coming back up. Although this gladius, 14% vampirism, I would go up. almost 14 base damage. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm coming in for 60, healing for 22. That's fine. Alright, let's see. What do I got here? Nope. Nope. I think I'll save this spider cocoon in case I do get an oblivion, because I'm going to bust off one of these to spawn some dark slimes. Actually, no. Next oblivion at the mountain peak. I'm calling it. Somebody help me remember. Alright, this will probably be the toughest fight I have this loop. Goblins are, for some reason, nasty in this game. Most games, you walk out the door and they're like, hey man, go kill some rats. Usually rats is your first quest. But after the rats, they're like, hey man, goblins. They've been terrorizing the town or the village or... So blissful ignorance, I think that's what we want actually. That's gonna just give me a bunch of... Whoa, slow up. That's gonna give me a bunch of books of memories. And then I'll just be able to blow up whatever I feel like blowing up. So, first things first, let's blow up our mountain peak. Weird. Okay. So, it did deform my mountain peak. However, it turned most of my mountains, or most of my rocks that I used to form it into mountains. So, and then it automatically mountain peaked. I don't think to mountain peak is a verb, but it automatically mountain peaked my other 3x3. Neat. What happens if I blow up this treasury? Probably nothing. That's sort of where I thought it was going to go. I should be spawning spiders now? Only one's there? Because I've sort of maxed my occupancy there. Let's blow up this spider, get me a dark slime there. Let's go ahead and take care of this goblin camp that's been sort of annoying the whole map. So we should spawn a dark slime there as well. I wonder... Oh yeah, I want to try and blow up the blood golem when he spawns. I wonder if you could spawn some other dark thing. Like maybe like a dark golem or something like that. We'll try that too. So when that thing gets ready to start spawning, it'll start like shaking. And then it'll puke the guy out after so long. So when it looks like it's shaking, we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so there's our dark slime. I'm almost out healing this whole group of mobs. Get some. Yeah, I don't see anything that can replace what we're rolling with now. Let's keep our battlefield battling up. Yeah, no reason not to do that. So, I'm about probably, I don't know, we'll call that maybe 7/8 of a way towards completion. I feel like I've got... There's a ghost. Alright, We're into our ghost field, so let's see what we... I'm starting to burn through my oblivions too. I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna... There's a ghost. I don't want to burn through all these oblivions, so I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff out. Let's put a treasury over here, and we'll just sort of surround it with our mountains and rocks. Probably not the best use of them. Actually, let's get a chrono crystal here. Doubt that will make a bit of difference. What did I get from that? Stable metals. Let's keep our village going. No, I don't want to do that actually, because that will probably get rid of my dark slime battle that I've scheduled from destroying that goblin camp. So let's put my village up here. Doesn't look like stacking my villages to the moon and back is making a difference. Gotta love that 1 second stun. I'm also one-shotting. Is that 20%? Yes. I'm also one-shotting the the enemies here. Like the treasure chest, I one-shot. Usually, I don't one-shot the treasure chest, so I feel like my damage is at a very good place for where I am in terms of the loot. So we'll spawn another ghost here. See if I can... I have noticed the ghosts have pretty high evasion, which makes sense. Spawn the ghost here. Nothing comes from it. Although I did pick up another orb of expansion. I feel like that is a rather rare resource. Especially given that I don't even know if I've seen any of them, and I have picked up 2 this run. And I don't know if I'm really able to identify if they're coming from something specific, or if they are just luck of the draw. Okay, so that battlefield will spawn the Lich, which I was not super paying attention to. And I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lich's palaces that I need to take care of in theory. I do have the Oblivions to just go right for it right now. So let's put out some cards to make sure that we don't burn through our Oblivions. I do have an extra one, so I can save that to burn off this cocoon, I guess, and spawn a dark slime here. I do get healed when I use the Oblivions though, so I don't want to overuse them yet if I don't need to, just in case I do need some healing later on. I don't foresee that being the case, but we'll hang on to them just in case. There's no reason not to have any extra insurance. What's up, Clutch Daddy, if you're just joining? So I've been playing for a little bit, but I am really just doing some experimenting this run. See what I can figure out, and to see if I can discover any secrets that I haven't discovered so far. I'm going to put my mountains out just so I don't burn through any of my Oblivions. It does look like I picked up an extra one as well, so I think I'm going to go ahead and burn through 1 Lich's Palace to get back up to max health, and just slowly work my way around the map and sort of pay attention to where I am. Got another ghost. I was looking at some other streams earlier, and I saw where a couple people were going for full map completion. trying to put basically a tile on every single space. Hey. Not quite as juicy as I thought it was. But essentially trying to put a tile on every single space on the map. Haven't done that yet, and I don't know if there's... I feel like that gargoyle just tried to land on this group of 4 and couldn't, and bounced off of it. I think he's like about here-ish on the map, but when I get out of this fight, I'd like to see where he goes, because I don't think I've ever seen that interaction happen before. Let's see. Okay, so there he is, and this is getting ready to spawn one of these blood golems. So I do think the next, as soon as I see him appear, I'm going to try and destroy it. Where's my gargoyle going? I wonder if he's going back to the roost. It looks like that's sort of his trajectory. No, he's just landed in a different area. Just a little bit, but we'll take it. Other, yeah, that's way down. That evasion. I did lose oblivions there. I think coming out of this, let's go into planning, see if we can use those. Unless you're just starting off, it's very easy for there to be a lot going on very quickly in this game. Okay. Let's definitely start working on these Lich Palaces. I could throw a meadow behind this Kerner Crystal. So here's one of my dark signs. Yeah, it really doesn't look like I'm getting anything out of these dark signs. Might have not been the best place to put that. Let's get some of these groves out. It's actually a cool little stretch where I'm just picking up quests and getting rewards, and yeah, I think we're gonna take that. Hey, what's going on, D-Wake? I've got a dark sign here. That's kind of interesting too. There is a different death animation for the regular slime versus the dark slime. Like I said, I still think there's something going on with those guys. They have a unique way of spawning. They have very similar color scheme to the Lich. I think they are the only other cosmic entity I've fought so far. Everything else I feel like has either been artificial or living or undead. I feel like the dark slime is the only cosmic entity that I've fought other than the Lich. So that's what sort of part of the reason why I think... Okay, so the orange outline means I've capped that resource for the run. So I'm capped on stable metals. Here, let's run it out. See what I've got. Yeah, that 41% vampirism is just nice. Alright, so my village, no reason not to do this, I feel like. I guess now that I don't have... I don't think there's a way for me to fill out that treasury. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I got one more thing... Ooh, I could put a blood grove here. Actually, and I think that's going to help with the lich anyways, so let's put that there. And then my plan is, after I do these couple fights, to put all these vampire mansions out to fill out my treasury, but not really have to fight these vampires. And then I guess consider doing another... I don't know, we'll see how the lich goes. And if the lich is fairly easy, I might consider finishing the loop and doing one more go-round. I have 2 of these orb of expansions. I would very much like to not lose those. I'm gonna put a... So we'll leave planning on. So we'll come out of this fight and address the situation, see what it looks like. But I think... So let's do it. Let's finish out this treasury. Not a whole lot out of it. I did max that resource as well. Let's go into the lich and see how it goes. And now looking at the close-up of the lich, like the spectral dust is what I'm calling it, that exists in his body. That's what the dark slimes look like. Shut up, we've got a score to settle, bonehead. Yeah, undead, cosmic, mage has a soul. Now 1 second stun coming in crucial in the very beginning. Yeah, I don't foresee me having a problem with this lich. He is hitting for a good bit. One more hit and I'll get a potion boost. Go up to 5177 in terms of damage. I wonder if he had the lifesteal. It didn't look like he did. Let's see what I get from my resource pack. Stream's going pretty well, man. I have another thing that I haven't seen before, but I have a very strong feeling that I need this. I think I'm going to take this resource set and retreat. Go back to camp, see what I can do. See how things look. Like I said, I already consider this run a success, spawning the prime matter. I have an astral orb. So to upgrade the gymnasium, I need one of those. So I need to get one of those again somehow, and then figure out where I can get 2 of these gold orbs. The gymnasium is probably the thing I want to upgrade the most. Unlocks the suburbs card. I feel like that's going to interact with the village card in some way. Smithy. Need 2 of these gold things. Yeah, I would really like to know what those are and where they come from. says I can upgrade my herbalist hut. I need one of those. Do I need those for either of these? I need 4. I have 4. What are they? These are those orbs of expansion. I'm not sure how I'm getting those. And I need 2 of those here. I wonder, but see, I've got a lot of these resources. Just one of those. Just one of those. I think it'll be a while before I get 2 of these anyways. I'm gonna upgrade my herbalist hut to see camp's item slots. I don't know what that means. Axe +1? Camp's item slots. This is my camp. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's doing for me. I'm gonna upgrade this once. There's much more room here now. To express my gratitude, I'll tell you a healing recipe. 15 lemons, 2 spoons of honey, 3 heads of garlic, and 12 ears of wheat. Throw it all in a pot of water and let it brew for a bit. Best remedy for sore joints. Don't give me that look. You'll be thanking me in 15 years or so. Jesus. So it looks like you could upgrade it again. It's gonna upgrade my camp item slot. It does need one of these things now, though. Okay. Didn't quite make the progress I guess I kind of would like to. But it does look like buildings can be upgraded multiple times, which is kind of cool to know. So this is basically like a talent tree for your character with just an overlay over it. And you gotta grind really hard. Alright, let's see if we can get it back in. Let's do a quick run again. Maybe edit our cards just a little bit. We never use this Vampire Mansion. Let's bring the cemetery into it. And we'll do another little quick run real quick. See what we got going on. See if maybe we can pick up one of these gold orbs from somewhere. Although it is kind of cool that we picked up that first astral orb and that first, I forget what that green orb that we need to upgrade our herbalist hut again was called, but we picked up one of those for the first time as well. So all in all, a good night so far. What's up, another viewer? What's up, Silly Gnome? Pretty sure I've seen you guys before, but if not, if this is your first time joining, welcome. But I think we're still gonna keep putting most of our oblivions towards those dark slimes. Maybe see if we can figure something else out to do, but like I said, I think trying to figure out those dark slimes is gonna be my main goal for a little bit longer. I'm not really sure how many interactions I have left to figure out, but I would like to figure them out. Gonna keep stacking ghost battles too. I do feel like I got something cool from the Prime Matter. I think that's where I got my first skull. That Orb of Immortality, I believe it was called. I could be wrong. But I do feel like that's worth replicating. obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but I feel like the name of the game right now is resource farming. I want to try and get as many resources per run as efficiently as possible. Stacking my villages didn't really seem to do anything other than amuse me. How long you been streaming? I've been streaming for an hour total tonight, and about 4 days total my lifetime. I started this week. Man, I would love to get rid of these meadows. I know I was just talking about 30 minutes ago about how they weren't that bad, but I feel like I just end up with a grip of meadows every game, and nothing that I really want to do with them. I see this being a bad fight for me. My level 1 gearedness, probably going to struggle with that fight. Ask and you shall receive. Alright, leveled 1 gearedness. Let's switch to level 3 blues and see what these spiders and rat wolf have to say. I did not see that 28% counter I have somehow randomly stacked together, but it is making quite short work of these guys. So I think counterattack, I still take the damage, I just also hit them back at the same time. Kinda cool. Cemetery, I actually don't think I want to mess with this over near my battlefields. I don't think my skeletons are alive and probably can't spawn ghosts. So, let's put that right after me healing up just a little bit. Skeletons are usually a little bit tougher of a fight. I would also like to get a chrono crystal before my first oblivion goes out so that I could, when this spawns spiders, spawn 2 of them instead of 1 so that I could fight 2 dark slimes. Man, this is a crappy map for the inside. That is a primo beacon position though. So, both of these armors, the picture looked better than the stats. I was pretty excited when those came up, and it looks like neither one of them are very good. So I'm getting close to forming my mountain peak. Still put a couple mountains over here and not really mess with it. I can carry 5 potions now instead of my 3. That's pretty nice, actually. I'll probably want to blow up that goblin camp. So I'm 1 rock away from getting my mountain peak. Let's Pick up that damage upgrade. The damage to all will help out quite a bit too. Especially since I'm starting to build up some fights. Although I guess 2 damage to all getting half to 1 from their defense is basically nothing to write home about. Yeah, this... I just end up with so many meadows. It will be nice. Maybe the suburbs card will be a card that can replace a meadow. It's kind of frustrating how frequently. Okay, cool. So I have my chrono crystals. Let's put them there. Got another beacon I could throw out. That's gonna overlap perfectly there. I would like to put a grove somewhere so that towards the end of the fight I can put a blood grove in a place that would affect my camp. So I think that's a good place for it. We'll try and catch this timer here. Okay, there's my chicken crow. Oblivion off these spiders. So I should have 2 dark orbs here. That's a thing. So I wonder if I could get a tile to where I would have 4 dark orbs that would spawn there. And if that was the case, if they would combine into something big, like a dark slime boss or something. That would be interesting to see. And I'm just trying to come up with as many new theories or as many new possibilities to explore as possible. But trying to get 4 dark slimes to spawn in the same tile. I think I could do that actually. I think I would need to save up the cards for it. But I think we can make that work. Dominant Mass. I've seen Dominant Mass before. I think it's kind of cool. I think Blissful Ignorance actually would just be nice to get rid of all these meadows, turn them into pages. Then I would have Oblivions to start blowing stuff up. I would have heals when I needed it. Let's put out this mountain that I want to put out. Stick out this grove over here in case I want to make this a little kill zone for me to do some hardcore fighting. And let's take this Blissful Ignorance. So I've got the last rock I need to make my 3x3 up here, so I'll be able to form my mountain peak. Hopefully I don't burn through too many of these Oblivions. Cool. So let's put this rock out, form my mountain peak. Let's put my mountain over next to my mountain peak. That'll get some cards out of my hand so I don't start cycling through any more of my Oblivions. That 8% Vampirism is the only healing I have right now. Other than this regen. The Vampirism might be more healing overall, but let's just switch it into the regen for now. 3 health per second isn't the worst. And I don't think he's going to attack twice in a second, so that's 7 damage, so I'm still out healing the damage from that fight. 12 damage there. Yeah, it's not exactly where I would like it to be. I could use some more healing for sure. I do have 4 potions, so that's not the worst. At this point I would like to just start spawning some spider cocoons or something that I could start placing out there. Let's switch to that. Just start pounding things hard. Yeah, I feel like that is a change with this patch that they did today. Because I feel like when I used to put 2 battlefields within conjunction of each other, I would get 1, maybe 2 blood paths. I don't feel like it would do these blood paths on either side. I felt like for every 2 battlefields you had together, that would spawn 1 blood path. So I'm actually spawning more blood paths than I feel like I should be. I'm gonna put this blood grove out here just because it's in such a nice spot. Here's my dark slime fight. Nothing out of that dark slime. Nothing out of that one. Let's put my village there, especially because I feel like skeletons can usually be difficult. I might blow up that goblin camp when it goes to spawn more goblins, just to get an oblivion out of my hand instead of being destroyed. And to just get more dark slime fights. Okay, so I got a treasury. Yeah, I just spawned a daytimer, so let's blow off this goblin here. What's up, Moonbard? I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome to the channel. So I like putting my treasuries over here. I usually put them in the top right corner. I think that's just habit. But I do like putting them in a corner so that I can sort of... You can't put them next to anything, and I feel like if I start in an empty corner and just start off working, the more treasuries I get, the more likely I am to have a place to put them. I have what looks like a bunch of gear that needs to be replaced and just a massive amount of garbage. Yeah, none of that's good. Can definitely use some gear upgrades. A quest skeleton, this will probably be a pain. Yeah, that 42 damage. Did get a counter in, that will help get some extra damage on him. Not the worst. I feel like I've certainly struggled more in the past with other things. I have my dark slime here. I am going for the goblin leader first, which that's a blessing. He can put out a significant amount of damage. This sword with the lifesteal, I think we need something like that just to stay in the game. Yeah, that's offsetting all this damage I'm taking a little bit. Let's put this treasury here. Actually, let's see if we can get a group of treasuries before we start activating it. Just for... Yeah, I'm out of potions too. It's a little disheartening. Chrono Crystal. So if... So this is actually in a crappy spot, I guess. Because I would like to have a Chrono Crystal. Because if I put one here, and then I put another one here, I could put a spider cocoon here and a spider... No. So I do need a long stretch to do what I wanted. If I put a spider cocoon here and here, that would do what I wanted to do. So let's put a Chrono Crystal there. So what I would like to do is put a spider cocoon on either side of the road with a Chrono Crystal on either side of the road, affecting it. So that when the day passes, it will spawn 2 spiders from the top one and 2 spiders from the bottom one into the same tile. And I will be able to oblivion off both of them at the same time and spawn 4 dark slimes into the same tile. That is my next goal as I burn through 2 of these oblivions. Oh, I have to fight a mimic? That's the first mimic I've fought in a while. Okay. Let's bring my vampirism up. Man, this armor is just weak out here. Let's leave it for now. So, put my other chrono crystal. Let's put some rocks around the outside of this treasury. I know I said I was thinking about waiting on that, but I'm sort of losing more oblivions than I would like at this point. Yeah, I would like to stick on something like that, but I just need the vampirism for now. Beacon? Yeah. Can I get a good bit of the outside? I can affect 3 tiles here. I can affect 4 tiles here. Yeah, let's do this. I would also like to try and oblivion off the blood golem when I see him. So I need to try and remember that as well. Actually, yeah, screw it. Let's put this shield on. I've been carrying this level 2 shield for far too long. I don't think it's quite the time I need to switch to big damage, and even if I did switch, I would be losing a lot of my vampirism by losing that weapon at the moment. So I don't even think I would be able to switch to just doing a lot of damage and trying to steal a lot of life. Because I wouldn't have that much life steal at that point. Yeah, I think the damage mitigation that's going to come from that defense will probably help me. Yeah, let's do that. This will get me 3 tiles. This will get 3 tiles that I don't have. So that's where I'd like to be, I think. Cool. Sometimes doubling my max HP like this can be worthwhile, just because... What's up, skeleton? Just because, like, going to the campsite and going to the villages, that sort of thing is based on your max HP. So the more HP you have, the more heal you get from it. So if you're particularly low, and you can double your max HP, or over double your max HP, yeah, why did I not see this earlier? Must have just got this. Sometimes you can get quite a big heal from that, and that can sustain you for another loop or two. I haven't really been seeing many cards since I came up with my Spider Oblivion strategy, and now I have blood groves all over the place. Maybe I'll put out another grove and another blood grove somewhere. Check out these items too. Nope, nope, nope. Although 16% evasion, I had a let's choke off. Let's put a heal there. I had a run in the Loop Hero Alpha, where I was up to, like, it was over 90%. I was around like 93% evasion. I had around like plus 21% on each of my 4 items, and my damage wasn't the best. It took me quite a long time to kill the Lich, but I was basically unhittable. So it worked out pretty well. So I think I might try and do some sort of crazy strat like that with my gear in maybe a future run, and just see how far I can take it. I don't feel like in the alpha there was a loot cap on your runs, and there is in the demo. So I said previously in another stream, I don't feel like it's worthwhile to continue a loop or a run as long as you can make it, and sort of go for broke, as it were, or go to the end. That being said, I haven't tried it in the demo, so I don't know with any certainty if there's no reason to do that. There may be a reason or incentive to do that. It may be the case that the longer you run, the better the loot gets as you keep going. It may be that you have to get up to enemy level 20 before you start seeing certain loot. I have no idea. One of the big mysteries of this game is just how very little information you are actually given about it, in terms of what sort of mysteries are out there. Like the mountain peak, the blood path, all that sort of stuff I've just figured out on my own. That'll double my regen a second to 6. I think that's worthwhile. Let's put me another village here-ish. Let's do it right before the campsite. Just double it up there. I was gonna say I think I'm good with that, but actually I think I would like to get out a few more of these. Just to make sure that I don't burn through any more of my oblivions. What's up, Joint Fort? This blood clot though. Okay, that looks like... yeah, that's where we want to be. It's almost quarter vampirism now. Still not. I was kind of hoping I would just be running through these guys like that, but... let's switch that out. Get back to where we were ish last run with 40%. That'll... we're still not really out healing this Mimic. 610. Down to 570. Down to 553. Yeah, so I'm losing that race by about 13 or 14, it feels like. I think this will help. Let's put that on instead. I feel like I need new armor. This is just sad how bad that armor is. Especially for coming up on enemy level 8. At this point, my gear is about half where it should be, I feel. In terms of my armor strength, at least. Picked up my first trait. Go ahead and see what that is. Second trait, sorry. I picked up the Blissful Ignorance first. Let's do Card Sharp. I haven't taken this before, but that will help me keep some of my Oblivions. Maybe help me double up on my cocoons, my spider cocoons. It'll also help me maybe fill up the map a little bit faster. Oh, that's frustrating, losing another Oblivion. Alright, so Mountain. I wonder what it looks like when it does do it. Mountain. Rock. It doesn't look like I have received any of those back yet. Meadow. Meadow. Alright, man, that's a lot more defense. I actually think... Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like I will probably need that this fight. Because that's almost halving the damage I'm taking. I do feel like there is a 1-to-1 ratio between defense and damage reduction. I do feel like 1 defense makes me take 1 less damage. So if he's attacking for 23 and my defense goes from 24 to 25, I will be taking, instead of 23 damage, 22 damage. Let's say. Let's stick with what I've got for now. So I've got this spider cocoon. Doesn't look like I got it back. But if no slimes randomly spawn here on a 5% chance, I get another spider cocoon. I've got it set up. Could set up another blood grove somewhere if I wanted to. I will probably get a couple more cards out of my hand just so I don't start losing more oblivions. Come on, Rat Wolf. There you go. 2 oblivions there. That's kind of annoying. Let's put some meadows up here. Actually, let's finish off that treasury. Cool. So we got our spider cocoon. Although these 2 spiders spawning here is going to goof it up this go round, so I am going to have to wait until the next go round. C'est la vie. Let's put this rock here, this meadow here, so it will bloom. And actually this meadow will bloom too, so let's do that. Magic rings that do me no good. Mountain. Got my mountain back, so I did see what that looks like. It just sort of pops right back to my hand. Chrono crystals? Maybe get more spawning going here. Give me more chances of ghosts. Right now I'm going to spawn 4 Lich Palaces. But there's not really anything else I could place in the way. Unless I threw like a Blood Grove here. And that's actually not in range of any of my ghosts spawning either. So let's do that. do I have anywhere that I could put a beacon that... Yeah. That would get all of that area. So I haven't gotten any special loot this run. Man, this quest rat wolf. Giving me a hard time out here. Alright, let's get my mountain going. I did say that when I spawn my next blood golem, I would like to try and oblivion him. So, let's... Oh, I feel like he's gonna come out when this... during this slime fight. I'm not sure. I know the day timer keeps going by while I'm in fights. And so monsters will spawn. You can see it progressing. Monsters will spawn while I'm in fights. I don't know if that blood golem will come out of his... Nah, he's still in there. Okay. Let's work around this treasury. Let's put a cemetery on the other side of my village here. I'm gonna do some... There he is. Alright, so let's blow him up. He was coming from here to here. So here, at the very least, I should have a dark slime fight. Hopefully, it will be something like a dark golem or something I haven't seen before. Nope. Nope. Alright, hopefully we can deal with these skeletons without much issue. We're definitely not out healing this fight, that's for certain. I do feel like this is a good ring. Okay, cool. We've been wanting to upgrade our armor for quite some time, and that's basically the same armor, but upgraded. So I'm hoping... Let's keep building around this treasury. I'm hoping I can do this fight, and this fight before the day passes. Come here, the day will pass. And I can just blow up these two. Spawn what I want to spawn. I don't know if that's going to work out the way I want it to. So we'll finish off this treasury. Not really what I wanted to see, actually. I was kind of hoping to get some items from that I could use. Especially a new ring. I know I'm sitting on that 17% vampirism, which is not bad. But I would just like to see something with a little bit more stats on it, maybe. So I did lose an oblivion there, which is frustrating. I can put this here. Let's just finish these groves out. Got a grove back. I am getting extremely close to spawning the Lich. Yeah, I think my next card or two will do it for certain. Let's fight these spiders. The day passed, so I don't think I'm going to get the chance to blow up the spiders like I would like to. I do think I am going to do it either way though. Man, that would have been nice if that was an upgrade. Okay, so they are spawned. And it does look like there's two there and two there, so we'll oblivion that. And we will oblivion that. and there should be 4 dark slimes in this battle. Hopefully, it's not going to be 4 dark slimes. Hopefully this is a secret, and there will be a mega dark slime or something. Wishful thinking. We'll see what happens. Alright, coming in. Now at this point, since I have blown through all of my Oblivions, really, level 10 ring, and the only thing I got is 16 defense. Now that I've blown through all of my Oblivions, I would like to try and place as many things as I can around the cozy camp to stop as many Lich Palaces from spawning as possible. Let's put a little heal here. Let's stack my mountains more. Let's get my rocks out here. That will spawn a Lich. And so now I need to get rid of 3 of these. I guess I could have put a spider cocoon in one of these spots to take up one of those spaces, had I thought of that. So this is where my ghosts are going to spawn. Let's see if I can get one of those prime matters to spawn. Nope. And I am churning out those really bad gray shields like it is my main profession. I definitely think my previous run was way stronger. This could be promising. Ah, that's where we want to be. Because I picked up 18% there. I'm at 45. I think I could probably switch to big damage relatively soon. Actually, yeah, with 20% attack speed. That's 20% attack speed, big damage. We'll lose some vampirism, but I think that 20% attack speed will probably make up for it. Got another treasury. I'll definitely try and finish that off. That, I think, is going to be worth it as well. So now I'm up to 40% attack speed, which you can definitely see kicking in. I'm almost attacking twice as fast now. Or 50% faster. It feels like twice as fast. Man, that is a... I feel like there are 5 of them there. One of them should be migrating somewhere else. Because I don't think you can have 5 enemies on a tile. That being said, this may be one of those rare instances where you can, and maybe something cool will happen from it. Also, there is a bunch of groves over here. Let's put a blood grove here. And let's also put one here, just to speed this fight up too. See how close we can get to polishing off this treasury. Yeah, he moved out to another time. starting to tap into my potions. Let's put that mountain there and that rock there. That'll finish off that treasury. Nope. This beacon could go here. This beacon could go here. Got another rock back. Got another rock back. Got another rock back. Got another rock back. I don't know if that was a bug or not, but that was a 4 or 5 10% chance each time in a row, which seems unlikely. Have another treasury. That would have been nice when I had all those rocks that just reappeared. We'll put that out there, see if we can finish that off. I did take quite a bit of damage that fight. Hey, that's nice. Treasury into a treasury. Not quite as good as when you're doing it in Dominion. For those of you that play that amazing card game, treasury into treasury gets out of hand very quickly. But still pretty good here. Yeah, let's work on hitting that treasury mountain. Grab my mountain back. I'll take it. Meadow. We'll see if we can't finish off that treasury I've got up there once I come out of this fight. We'll go ahead and switch into planning. Yeah, this is it for sure. Mountain. Meadow. Meadow. Yes sir. Alright, let's work on this treasury. What's up, Commander? I don't know if I've seen you in chat. I don't know if you're just joining or not, but welcome. Let's put this battlefield out here, just in case I do keep this run going, although I've maxed out on those 3 resources, I'm assuming, because I've played so many tiles. I could probably afford to put another cemetery there. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. I am starting to eat a little bit of damage here. So this is where I destroyed the blood golem that was appearing last time. I think that's going to work out better for me in the long run. And he just spawns a regular dark slime. No new info on the dark. Wow. If I had 17% vampirism somewhere else, that would be... That would put me at 56% attack speed. That's a crazy amount of attack speed. No man can live at that speed, to quote Eddie Izzard. That's a butt ton of defense. So I have an Oblivion. Get rid of one of the palaces over here. Forgot about my village supermarket that I just headed through. Although these goblins and these skeletons, this is not a good fight for me at all. Let's see what my perk is. That's what we need. Shield Master. Go ahead and pick that up. It may make sense to throw in this attack speed now. We'll see what happens. 20% chance to stun though with the attack speed coming in for big damage. Vampirism's going to go down a little bit, but I think let's just do it. I've got... I was pretty sure I had another ring with a little bit less vampirism on it somewhere. That is not the case. But maybe we can find one. And if we can't, maybe this will just do it for us. Okay. So this very next fight should be my 4 Dark Slime fight. This is what I've been looking forward to. And it's just 4 Dark Slimes. So still haven't really figured out what's going on there with them, other than the fact that they are there. It doesn't really seem like I can farm them for anything particularly useful. So I'm not really sure what to do with them. Let's put this village right here. Get rid of that slime. Let's put that village there. Village! Let's put those villages all over everywhere. Get me healed up. We could put 2 spider cocoons there. Put chrono crystal there. Then if I got 2 oblivions, I can still blow those up. Not like it does anything now, and I know that, but those villages coming in clutch at the end. No, I think I'm gonna need the vampirism. Alright, Lich, what's going on, man? How is it possible? Shut up, we've got a score to settle. Give me that stun, give me that stun. Woof. 160 something is not a small number. I am doing a good bit of stunning, and I'm hitting pretty quick. That health potion coming in, I can take like 2 more hits like that. Yeah, he just got glitched there. Let's see. Hey. Continue. Resource kit. Yeah, see, my resource kit last time was crazy good. This is basically junk, is how I feel. +1 resurrection charge. 2% chance to get a whole resource sphere instead of a chunk. I think I'm still going to take the resource kit. What's this? Oh man. This will put me at 80% attack speed if my math is not terrible. Which I think is just gonna be bizarre. Let's throw this on, do one more loop, and see what happens. I want to see this 80% attack speed. I'm a rock. We'll get this village out in just a second too. I think that's... Yeah, let's drop our attack speed back down. This vampirism is what's going to carry us now. The 80% attack speed, not quite as impressive as I thought it would be. And I don't think I'm really making the run that way. I don't think that fight's really doing any good. Yeah, this really isn't as good as I thought it would be. Although I did want to see it play out. I also feel like at this point I've sort of farmed more of these 4 common resources than I will actually use in the demo. I could be wrong, but I feel like at this point I'm way ahead on those resources. So I'm okay losing some of them if I end up happening to, just from me dying on this run or something. Especially losing some of these more common resources in an effort to figure out where some of these more rare resources are spawning from. Got my ghost here. Got a ghost of a ghost. We could come in for a prime matter. Am I doing 9 damage to him? What? Why is my damage so pathetic? That's gotta be some massive amount of damage reduction he has from something, if I had to guess. So let's get these meadows out. That'll farm some of these notable changes. I do have an Oblivion. The day timer is about to pass. I could Oblivion something off. I've got a Mimic here. And these gargoyles. Just straight upgrades. We'll take it. Yeah, I do think continuing these long runs isn't necessarily where it's at. Let's blow you up. Quest failed. I have never failed a quest before. I do not know what that does. It will be interesting, I guess. I'm not sure. There was a noise I haven't heard very often. I'm not sure what it was. Okay, let's see. Get some more of these mountains out. placed them in a good spot with that singular rat wolf there. That was a pretty easy fight. One would hope at this point. Yeah. Pretty good run, first run tonight. Second run, little bit disappointing, I guess. But I guess they can't all be amazing. Alright. I would like to avoid not leaving myself a space to put another treasury if I got it. So I would sort of like to fill the edges of that map and come inward now. I picked up another orb of expansion. I don't know what that's coming from, where I'm getting it. If it's just a random chance, or if it's something that I'm doing that could be replicated. I don't know. I would like to know. Although I also haven't seen anything that uses those, I feel like. So now I'm farming this resource that I can't even use. I do feel like it's a rare resource. There's another treasury. I'll put that out after this fight. Hey, what's up, community? I don't know if I've seen you before, but if you just joined, welcome. So let's get this treasury out. Not very many places I can put it. And to be honest, I don't know if I'll be able to fill it up before I get back to camp. I'll probably stop when I get back to camp. Just because I don't feel like I'm really maximizing anything by continuing the run. I guess, in theory, I could use this last Oblivion to spawn a Dark Slime. See if I could fight it before I got to the end. All these skeletons. This is quite a bit. Quest Gargoyle is doing work over there. So put a treasure here and probably put one there, and that would be the end of it. Could put a spider. None of those really do anything putting them there. I could put a blood grove. can't put a blood grove there. Weird. Oh yeah, it has to be adjacent. Let's just roll with it. We'll finish out the stream. So we'll creep towards the camp. And we'll retreat. So, didn't pick up... I didn't pick up enough to be able to upgrade the gymnasium or the smithy. I did upgrade the healer's hut, and I do have enough to upgrade the healer's hut again. I don't know what camp's item slots are. Yeah, I'm not sure. But we did have a pretty successful stream tonight. We were able to confirm that a ghost can spawn from a ghost to spawn a ghost of a ghost, and then from that a prime matter can spawn. It's a 20% chance each time from one thing to spawn from the previous thing. So we got pretty lucky that we were able to see that in the stream tonight. We did collect an Orb of Evolution and an Astral Orb, neither of which I feel like we've seen before. I've also collected 6 of these Orb of Immortalities. I haven't really seen anything for those either. But I think that's where I'm going to stop this stream for tonight. If you are returning, appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out, checking it out. If you're new to the stream, I'm going to try and stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday night, probably around 9:30 or 10 o'clock start time. And then maybe do some streaming on Saturday and Sunday as well. But I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for coming to hang out, guys. I'll catch you later.